Good afternoon, swim fans, and welcome to Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's Rhode Island Interscholastic League girls quarterfinal matchup between number 3 seeded Wheeler Warriors and the 6 seeded Smithfield Sentinels. My name is Jeremy Abreu. I'll be taking you through all the action here today. Right now, it's just a live look at the competition pool here at Pods. Both the Warriors and Sentinels are in the pool warming up. We should be on track for a 1:30 start time, which is in approximately 9 minutes. 9 minutes here. So first off, let's start with the visitors from Smithfield. So they come in as the 6th seed. They had a 3-5 regular season. They're led by Coach Jen Roy. Athletic director at Smithfield is Chris Coderre. They're led in swimming by their 2 seniors. So we have Autumn Blakely and Dana Lee Harrington. Sophomores Angelina Chenault and Lily McCormick and Elizabeth Shepard. And 4 freshmen for the Sentinels: Caroline Bosco, Isabel Batone, Sarah Delisle, and Rosemarie Faulkner. So these teams faced off during the regular season. It was Wheeler who captured the victory in the regular season matchup. I don't have the score, but we will get that for you as we go along. And for your home team, the Wheeler Warriors, they are led by head coaches Kristen Murphy and Jim DiFilippo. The AD at Wheeler is Sean Kelly. So when you take a look at the Wheeler team, they have 3 seniors. So Ren Hager, Tara Lekamwasam, and Juliana Powell. The juniors on the Wheeler team are Anna Block, Isa Castaño, and Lila Risby. Sophomores are Samantha Flum, Camille Hainan, and Megan Mungovan. And 4 freshmen as well for Wheeler: Abby Butlin, Ella Harris, Amelia Lynch, and Isabel Mitchell. So once again, you're taking a live view at the competition pool with both Wheeler and Smithfield going through their warm-ups here. Once again, we should be ready and on time for a 1:30 start. So this afternoon, your Smithfield Sentinels will always be swimming in lanes 2, 4, and 6. Your Wheeler Warriors will always be in lanes 1, 3, and 5. So I see we only have a handful of people out there so far. If you are one of those handful of people out on the live stream right now, if you could go into the live chat and just let me know you can hear me. Okay, and the video is coming through nice and clear. That would be great here. Once again, we're live at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's Rhode Island Interscholastic League quarterfinal matchup between the Wheeler Warriors and the Smithfield Sentinels. Sentinels come in with a 3-5 regular season record. They're the number 6 seed. Wheeler coming in with a 6-1 regular season record. They're the number 3 seed here at Pods. See, we have more folks joining the broadcast here. Certainly appreciate everybody taking the time here this afternoon. This is the first time that I've done a Smithfield Sentinels meet, so very excited about that. I was the regular season voice of the Wheeler Warriors as far as live streaming has been concerned. Very unusual and different type of year in the Interscholastic League. So a year which has been made up in winter sports and especially girls swimming of many live virtual meets. So really makes it a difficult scenario for the swimmers to really... Oh, Mirth York checking in. I can hear you, so thank you, Mirth. That's perfect. Appreciate that update. Been a very difficult year, so it's really nice to see the swimmers here getting some competition live. Actually being able to face off against other swimmers in the pool instead of just racing their teammates, which is something that they've done pretty much all through the year. So once again, you'll see the Wheeler Warriors, Smithfield Sentinels going through their warm-ups here. They're going through some practice starts. We're about 5 minutes away from the start here. So again, I always encourage interaction and keeping this fun on the live chat. So if you are out on the live chat, Mirth York has already checked in. Mirth, who are you rooting for? Who are you supporting here? What team? What swimmer? Love to get that information out there. Give the swimmers a shout out here. Let's see who you're rooting for in terms of Wheeler and Smithfield. I see now we're up to 10. So our events this afternoon are going to go in this order. So we're going to start off with the 200 medley relay, move into the 200 free, followed by the 200 IM, the 50 free, the 100 fly, the 100 free, the 500 free, the 200 free relay, the 100 back, the 100 breast, and we'll finish things out here this afternoon with the 400 free relay. So there are 11 events, and there is no timing being done. So another thing that's a little different about this March Madness style bracket that the Interscholastic League is doing is the winner or loser is determined by points. So each team is awarded X number of points for first place, second place, third place, and so on. And then at the end of the meet, the points will be tallied up, and we will have a winner here. So again, there'll be no times being kept. Jules at Wheeler. All right, Mirth. Thank you for giving me that information here. Jules Powell, one of our seniors at Wheeler. So you'll see Wheelers lined up on the far side of the pool. Looks like they're getting ready to potentially either work on their starts or go through their pre-meet meeting with the officials. And once again, we're live at Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's quarterfinal matchup between the Wheeler Warriors and Smithfield Sentinels. Wheeler comes into this meet as the number 3 seed with a 6-1.
Now, I think she would. Rosemary, you good?
Okay.
We're all like party.
So we just, one of the Smithfield swimmers just had a little bit of a slip on the block. It looks like she's okay there, thankfully. We have David Green out on the live stream checking in. So David, thank you for taking the time to join us here. We're up to 20 folks on the live stream. So once again, appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here this afternoon. You'll see your Smithfield Sentinels are going through their warm-ups right now, lanes 3, 4, and 6, practicing their starts. They're led by Coach Jen Roy. It's funny, Coach Roy, I had problems pronouncing her name, Bebo, and she told me just use Roy, make it a lot easier. So we'll go with Coach Roy for right now. So we have Andy and Kathy Toolin, yep. They're here for Jules as well. It's good to see some familiar names on the live chat from all year during the regular season meets. Wheeler going through their chant on the far side of the pool right now. Pre-race here. So I think we're almost ready to get started. I just need a coach's sheet from the Wheeler side. So I will hopefully get that. I need a sheet. All right, Smithfield going through there. Pre-game chant. We're almost ready to go here. First event's going to be the 200 medley relay. Officials are blowing the whistle here, so they're ready to go. Your Sentinels are making their way to the starting blocks here for our first race. We'll be live and ready to go shortly. Once again, our first event is the 200 medley relay. So in lane 3 from Wheeler, you'll have Camille Hainan, Abby Butlin, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mungovan. In lane 4 from Smithfield, you'll have Isabel Batone, Caroline Bosco, Autumn Blakely, and Angelina Chenault. And in lane 5 from Wheeler, you'll have Ren Hager, Anna Block, Isa Quesano, and Jules Powell. So first in the pool today will be Hainan in 3, Batone in 4, Hager in lane 5. They will be our first swimmers in the water here. Again, Smithfield will always be in lanes 2, 4, and 6 today. Wheeler in lanes 1, 3, and 5. So it looks like we're just about ready here, waiting for on one Smithfield swimmer. Again, you'll have Hainan in lane 3, Isabel Batone in lane 4, Ren Hager in lane 5. This is the 200 medley relay. Clean start here. So again, Hainan in lane 3, Batone in 4, Hager in lane 5. It's Hainan in lane 3 to the wall first from Wheeler, followed by Hager in 5. Hainan will pass it off to Abby Butlin in lane 2. Good transition. Hager will hand it off to Anna Block. And for Smithfield, Caroline Bosco in the pool. So the breaststrokers are in the pool, all with clean starts. It is the Wheeler team in lane 2, maintaining, in lane 3, excuse me, maintaining the lead. That's Abby Butlin. Followed by Anna Block from Wheeler and Caroline Bosco from Smithfield. So Butlin will hand it off to Samantha Flum in lane 3. Let's watch the transition here. Flum is in the water in 3. Castaño in 5. And Blakely in 4. So again, it remains the Wheeler team in lane 3 with a pretty commanding lead right now, holding the first 2 positions. And Flum will hand it off to Mungovan. She'll be your anchor on this 200 medley relay. Castaño will hand it over to Jules Powell. Blakely will hand it over to Chenault. So let's see. So Wheeler remains 1 and 2. Let's see if Chenault from Smithfield can catch Powell. The race is for second place. Team Wheeler in lane 3 will be your winner here, but the real undecided part is in for second place. It looks like Chenault has extended her lead slightly over Powell here. The race will be for second. These swimmers hit the flags, and it will be Smithfield taking second place. So we had Wheeler, Smithfield, Wheeler in that order. The team of Camille Hainan, Abby Butlin, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mungovan taking first place. Second place was the team of Batone, Bosco, Blakely, and Chenault. And third place was the Wheeler team of Hager, Block, Castaño, and Powell. So great start here from Pods this afternoon. That'll take us to our second event of the afternoon, which is the 200 free. In lane 2, we'll have Lily McCormick from Smithfield. In lane 4, we'll have Dana Lee Harrington from Smithfield. In lane 3, we'll have Megan Mungovan from Wheeler. And in lane 5, we'll have Ren Hager from Wheeler. So again, the Sentinels will always be swimming out of lanes 2, 4, and 6. The Warriors out of lanes 1, 3, and 5. This is going to be your 200 free. We're up to almost 30 viewers, so appreciate everybody taking the time here this afternoon. Again, we're going to have McCormick in 2, Harrington in 4 from Smithfield, Mungovan in 3, Hager in 5 from Wheeler. This is going to be your 200 freestyle. So Mungovan making her way to the starting block. She'll be in lane 3. McCormick, Harrington, Mungovan, and Hager in that order, lanes 2 through 5 here. Looks like we're taking a little bit of a break. Some of these swimmers just competed in the 200 medley relay, so you'll see that the officials like to give the swimmers a little bit of a break when they're swimming back-to-back events. Mungovan and Hager both swam in the first event, but we're ready to go here. This is the 200 freestyle. Mungovan with a great start in lane 3. Teammate Ren Hager right behind her in lane 5. Harrington from Smithfield in 3rd place right now. So at the 50, it's Megan Mungovan in lane 3. About a 3-second lead on teammate Ren Hager in lane 5. Harrington from Smithfield in lane 4. And McCormick from Smithfield in lane 2. But it's Mungovan pushing the pace here in lane 3. She's extended her lead quite a bit here as she's about to touch the wall for her first 100. Carla Chenault checking in, rooting for Angelina. Thanks for taking the time to join us here, Carla. So this race is going to be for 2nd place here, folks. Mungovan with a very big lead in lane 3. Hager currently leading Harrington. We'll see in this 200 free, anything can happen as Mungovan is starting her final 50 here. So your winner will come from lane 3. It will be Megan Mungovan from Wheeler taking 1st place. The race will be for 2nd place. Lanes 4 and 5. So you have Hager and Harrington. Harrington making a late push here in lane 4. Will Hager be able to hold her off? Both swimmers hit the flags, and it's going to be Ren Hager. Hager in lane 5, edging out Harrington by about a half a second there at the end. So fantastic race all the way around there. Dana Harrington made a late push as you watch Lily McCormick finish up here in lane 2. So it was Megan Mungovan from Wheeler, your winner of the 200 free here this afternoon, followed by Ren Hager and Dana Harrington. So 1, 2, 3, Mungovan, Hager, and Harrington. That's going to take us to the 200 IM. So from Smithfield, we'll have Isabel Batone. From Wheeler, we'll have Abby Butlin and Amelia Lynch. So Batone will be in lane 4. Butlin in lane 3, Lynch in lane 5. This will be the 2 IM. Butlin, Lynch. And we're off here. So Butlin in lane 3, Batone in lane 4, Lynch in lane 5. Abby Butlin out to a quick start here in lane 3 for Wheeler. As you see both teams with their swimmers at the far end of the pool cheering on their teammates here. So it will be Butlin first to touch, finishing up butterfly, transitioning into backstroke, followed closely by Lynch in lane 5, Batone in lane 4. So Butlin, Lynch, Batone in that order right now, 1, 2, 3, as we start the backstroke. Abby Butlin from Wheeler in lane 3 has about a 5-second lead right now. She'll transition over to the breaststroke. And it's Isabel Batone who has taken over the lead for second place from Lynch. So Batone in lane 4, she'll transition over to breaststroke here. Butlin remains in first place in lane 3 for Wheeler, but Isabel Batone passed Lynch on the backstroke and looks to be extending her lead a little bit on the breaststroke here. As you see, Abby Butlin in lane 3 continuing to motor along here in the breaststroke portion of the IM. She'll hit the wall and make the turn for her final 50 swimming freestyle. Meanwhile, in lanes 4 and 5, it's Isabel Batone maintaining a slight lead on Amelia Lynch here. But our story here is Abby Butlin, who has opened up a very big lead out of lane 3 for the 2IM here. She's got 25 left. So it will be Abby Butlin in lane 3 taking the 2IM from Wheeler. So Wheeler will win this one. It's Isabel Batone in lane 4. She's got about a 1.5 lead on Lynch. So can she hold off Lynch here, making a late push in lane 5 with about 12 yards to go here. Lynch making a push, but it's going to be Isabel Batone taking second. Amelia Lynch taking third, so Wheeler, Smithfield, Wheeler in that order. Abby Butlin, your winner here this afternoon in the 200 IM. So good, exciting action so far between Smithfield and Wheeler here this afternoon. Our next event is going to be the 50 free. In lane 2, you'll have Sarah Delisle. In lane 3, you'll have Camille Hainan. In lane 4, Rosemarie Faulkner from Smithfield. And in lane 5, Jules Powell from Wheeler. So Delisle, Hainan, Faulkner, and Powell in that order. Don't blink, folks. 50 free, our fastest event here of the afternoon. This is the 50-yard freestyle. So it's Camille Hainan in lane 3, out to an early lead here. Great start by her and her teammate Jules Powell. They've hit the wall and made the turn here. About 10 yards left. It's going to be Camille Hainan from Wheeler in lane 3, first place. 53, followed by her teammate Jules Powell. Looks like Rosemarie Faulkner from Smithfield will take third. So Hainan, Powell, Faulkner, 1, 2, 3. Delisle will come in fourth out of lane 2. So we will have a 10-minute break now in the action. Typically after the 50 free, before the fly starts, we do have a break in the action here. So I see a 10-minute break in the action. So I see we have 30 people out in the live stream. So jump into the live chat. We'd love to know who you are, who you're rooting for. We've been doing these meets for the Interscholastic League playoffs. I personally have been doing the Wheeler Mount Hope and Seekonk High School teams, and we've had viewers really from all over the world checking in, so I'd love to hear where you're viewing from, whether you're just in Smithfield or the greater Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts area, or you're somewhere else in the country. Jump into the live chat. Let me know where you're watching from. With our action here this afternoon from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. So Pod Swimming is the home pool for the Wheeler Warriors and the Mount Hope High School swim team. That's a co-op between Bristol and Warren, Rhode Island. Pods is also home to the Gator Swim Club, and during the pandemic, Pods has been home to many different club teams, as pool time has been extremely difficult to be had during this year with the pandemic. So Pods, over the past 6 to 8 months, has been open about 100 hours per week. So you can see they have a beautiful 25-yard competition pool, 6-lane competition pool here. On the other side of the building, there is a 3-foot or a 4-foot heated teaching pool. So Pods is really one of the premier teaching organizations here in the Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts area. So if you have young swimmers that need to be taught how to swim, no age is too early. I see kids here at 10 months, 11 months old with their parents in the pool, especially with the abundance of water and beaches and lakes we have here in the Rhode Island and Massachusetts area. Swimming, knowing how to swim and water safety is extremely important. So once again, we're taking a quick break here in the action. We just finished the 50 free. It was Camille Hainan taking that from Wheeler. Our next event is going, when we get started, it is going to be the 100 fly, and we have Rick Bosco checking in, Caroline Bosco's family. So Rick, thank you for taking the time to join us here today. The 100 fly from Smithfield will have Angelina Chenault in lane 2, Autumn Blakely in lane 4. On the Wheeler side, you'll have Samantha Flum in lane 3, Isa Castaño in lane 5. Megan Coffey checking in, rooting for Autumn. So you'll see Autumn right now. She'll be in lane 4, swimming the 100 fly. Always like to keep this interactive. Love hearing from parents and family members and friends out there in the live chat, so please keep it coming. Hovering around 30 people for the broadcast here this afternoon. Pod Swimming is also going to be the host of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League Championships on March 6th and March 7th. So that's a very exciting proposition for Pods. Semifinal action will take place this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the state championships will be the weekend of March 6th and 7th. So the swimmers are lined up, ready to go here. This is going to be the 100 fly again in lane 2, Chenault. Lane 3, Flum. Lane 4, Blakely. And lane 5, Castaño. For your viewing orientation, lane 1 is the furthest from the pool. Lane 6 is closest to the viewing position. This is the 100 fly. Good clean start. So Smithfield out in front here. Blakely in lane 4. Chenault in lane 2. They're 1 and 2 right now. Flum in 3rd place. Autumn Blakely extending her lead here in lane 4 as she's going to make her final turn. So it's Blakely and Chenault here from the Sentinels. Lanes 4 and 2 respectively. Chenault making a little bit of a push here. Will she catch Blakely there at the flags? It's going to be Autumn Blakely taking first place, followed closely by Angelina Chenault in lane 2. Samantha Flum from Wheeler will be third place here. Castaño in fourth. So we go Smithfield, Wheeler there in the 100 fly. Great race there by Blakely. Your 100 fly winner. That'll take us to the 100 freestyle. We'll have Rosemarie Delisle in lane 2, Dana Lee Harrington in lane 4, and Sarah Delisle in lane 6 for Smithfield. For Wheeler, we'll have Butlin in 3, Tara Lekamwasam in 5. So we got a full pool here, lanes 2 through 6. This is the 100-yard freestyle. They're off. Good clean start here. It's Abby Butlin in lane 3, out to an early lead. She's followed by Harrington and Lekamwasam in lanes 4 and 5 respectively. It looks like Harrington from Smithfield with a slight lead on second place right now, but it's Abby Butlin at the 50 turn in first. Now it looks like Lekamwasam from Wheeler and Harrington battling for second place position. Butlin has made the turn. She's coming home. Your winner will be from lane 3 from Wheeler, Abby Butlin. Harrington looks like she had a great turn at the 75-yard mark, and it will be Dana Lee Harrington in second place in lane 4, followed by Lekamwasam in 5. So Butlin, Harrington, Lekamwasam, 1, 2, 3 in that order here. We have Rosemarie Delisle in lane 2, Sarah Delisle in lane 6. So it was Abby Butlin taking the 100 free here from Wheeler. So great racing all the way around there by your Smithfield and Wheeler swimmers. This is going to take us to our longest event of the afternoon, the 500 free. So Rick Bosco, I hope you're still paying attention here. Caroline's about to swim in the 500 free from Smithfield. On the Wheeler side, we'll have Megan Mungovan and Samantha Flum. So Bosco will be in lane 2, Mungovan in 3, Flum in 5. Once we get going here. Oh, we'll also have Angelina Chenault in lane 4. Sorry about that. So we'll have Bosco in 2, Chenault in 4 from Smithfield. From Wheeler, we'll have Mungovan in 3 and Flum in 5. So we'll have 4 swimmers here in the 500 free. Bosco, Chenault from Smithfield, Mungovan, Flum from Wheeler. Coach Roy having some words with the official. Looks like we're... Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. Again, when these swimmers are involved in back-to-back events, the officials are really trying to do a good job of giving them a little extra time to recuperate and to rest up before jumping into an event like the 500. So again, you'll have Bosco in 2, Chenault in 4 from Smithfield, Mungovan in 3, and Flum in 5 from Wheeler. Again, a few of these swimmers just swam, so giving them a little bit of a break here. Allison Batone checking in, rooting on Isabel in Smithfield. Thank you for joining us, Allison. All right, we're ready to go here, folks. This will be the 500 free. Okay, hold on, we're not ready yet. Okay, this will be the 500 freestyle. Clean start here. 500 freestyle, all about pacing. You'll see many swimmers go out, swim a moderately fast first 100. The next 300, they'll settle into a nice steady pace and then kick on the juice again for the final 100. Each swimmer has a counter on the low end, letting them know how many laps they have left. And then for the leader, when they have 50 left, they will get the bell rung. So the bell is only rung for the leader. So you have, if you're out in first place, you have 2 different ways to understand where you are. If you're not, you got to definitely pay attention to your counters. Mary Klein checking in, go Caroline. So Caroline swimming right now in lane 2. But it's Mungovan from Wheeler in lane 3 who has jumped out to that early lead. So we've seen Mungovan many times this year have success in the 500 freestyle. Chenault just a little past her. So Chenault about 2 seconds behind her. In lane 4, Flum from Wheeler in lane 5. So right now, Mungovan continues to pace the way here with Chenault not too far behind in lane 4, followed by Flum and Bosco in lane 2. So I've seen a lot of the Smithfield fans out there. I know the Wheeler fans are out there, always attending these live stream events. Would love to hear from you in the live chat here this afternoon as you watch Mungovan continue to push the pace here. We have had a little bit of a change here for seconds. So Samantha Flum in lane 5 has overtaken Chenault right now in 4. So Mungovan and Flum 1 and 2 right now. As Mungovan continues to extend her lead in the 500 freestyle. Once again, we're live at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. This is a Interscholastic League girls quarterfinal matchup between the number 3 seed Wheeler Warriors and the number 6 seed Smithfield Sentinels. Interscholastic League doing a March Madness type of bracket this year for championships. So it's win or go home here. Wheeler was 6-1 during the regular season. Smithfield 3-5. And you know, before I forget here, we did have a birthday yesterday. So Autumn Blakely, who just had a great performance in the 100 fly a couple of races ago. It was her 18th birthday yesterday. So Autumn's a senior on the Smithfield team. She'll be attending Rhode Island College next year, also swimming for Rhode Island College. So great to see that. Happy birthday to Autumn. So it remains Mungovan from Wheeler in first place. She's swimming out of lane 3. Samantha Flum from Wheeler has extended her second place lead in lane 5. So Mungovan and Flum 1 and 2 right now. Chenault in third place in lane 4, followed by Bosco in lane 2. So Chenault, a sophomore, she's got 9 years of swimming experience. Caroline Bosco, she's one of the freshmen on the Smithfield team. So she's got 4 years of swim experience here. But it remains Mungovan. It remains Mungovan here. You hear the bell. She has 2 laps left here. So this 500 will end up being won by Megan Mungovan from Wheeler in lane 3. Samantha Flum will come in second. She'll be in lane 5. She'll be followed by Chenault in 3. It looks like Bosco lost her swim cap too, so she's swimming without her cap in lane 2, but doing a great job to keep going. A lot of times these swimmers will lose their cap or their goggles. Very important to maintain your composure and to keep on trucking on, right? So it's a testament to the coaches who a lot of times do drills with the team where they're swimming without their goggles, without a cap here. Once again, Megan Mungovan in lane 3 from Wheeler, taking first place. Samantha Flum in lane 5, taking second. Bosco making a late push here. So it should be Chenault taking third, but Bosco making a late push here, but it will be Angelina Chenault from Smithfield taking third. Caroline Bosco taking fourth here in the 500 free. Okay, so we're going to have another quick break here. Again, when there's not a lot of swimmers and a very condensed time period, it's very important for the swimmers to get an appropriate cool down, right? Flush that lactic acid out of their muscles. Again, many of these swimmers are swimming events that are back-to-back. So our next event, when we do get going, will be the 200 free relay. From Smithfield, we'll have Dana Lee Harrington, Rosemarie Faulkner, Lily McCormick, and Isabel Batone. On the Wheeler side, we'll have 2 teams. So the first team will be Ren Hager, Tara Lakamwasam, Isa Castaño, and Jules Powell. Second team will be Anna Block, Lila Risby, Isabel Mitchell, and Amelia Lynch. So that's when we get going again. We get a quick break in the action here. KJ Block checking in, the Block family. Always here every meet. They'll be watching Anna lead off the 200 free relay in lane 5. Phoebe Butlin rooting for Abby. Abby Butlin having a fantastic afternoon for the Warriors from Wheeler. Once again, appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here this afternoon in this Rhode Island Interscholastic League quarterfinal action between the Sentinels from Smithfield and the Warriors from Wheeler. Believe it or not, we are past halfway point in our meet here this afternoon. After the free relay, we will have 3 events left. But our next event will be number 8, and it will be the 200 free relay. So once again in lane 4, well, let's start in lane 3. In lane 3 from Wheeler, you'll have Hager, Lakamwasam, Castaño, and Powell. In lane 4 from Smithfield, you'll have Harrington, Faulkner, McCormick, and Baton. And in lane 5, you'll have Block, Risby, Mitchell, and Lynch. This will be the 200 free relay here from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island on this rather rainy Saturday afternoon here. So nothing better to do outside. Appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here inside, supporting these great girls swimmers from Wheeler and Smithfield. So it looks like we're getting to the end of the break here. Caroline Bosco's brother checking in. Go Smithfield. All right. Bosco family is representing here this afternoon. So it looks like the officials are ready. Once again, this is the 200 free relay. Wheeler in lanes 3 and 5, Smithfield in lane 4. All right, so you have Ren Hager in lane 3 from Wheeler. Dana Lee Harrington in lane 4 from Smithfield, and Anna Block in lane 5 from Wheeler. It is Hager to the wall first, followed by Harrington. Hager is a senior on this Wheeler team, one of 3 girls seniors. She'll hand it off to her fellow senior, Tara Lakamwasam. Harrington hands it off to Faulkner, and Lila Risby is in the pool now. So in lane 3, Tara Lakamwasam. In lane 4, Rosemarie Faulkner from Smithfield. And in lane 5, Lila Risby from Wheeler. So lane 3 in the lead here from Wheeler. Lakamwasam will hand it off to Isa Castaño, who's in the pool. Risby will hand it over to Isabel Mitchell. And Faulkner will hand it over to McCormick here in lane 4. So Wheeler in lanes 3 and 5 out in front here. Castaño will hand it over to Jules Powell. She'll be the anchor here. And it's McCormick making a late push here on Mitchell. So for the battle for second place will be between Isabel Baton and Amelia Lynch here. It's Lynch in lane 4 with a great start here. Your winner will come from lane 3 though, as Jules Powell finishes up here. Wheeler will come in first. The race will be for second place here. Baton has about a half a body length lead on Lynch right now. They've hit the flags, and it will be Smithfield taking second place. Great leg there by Isabel Baton there to capture second place. So it was Wheeler, Smithfield, Wheeler. In that order, the team of Hager, Lakamwasam, Castaño, and Powell taking first place. Harrington, Faulkner, McCormick, and Baton taking second, and Block, Risby, Mitchell, and Lynch taking third. Fantastic racing there by both teams. And again, I think we may have a bit of a break here before we get into the 100 back. So we will have Isabel Baton in the 100 back. She just swam, so she needs a little bit of a break. We have Autumn Blakely, who will be swimming. She celebrated her 18th birthday yesterday. So again, happy birthday, happy belated birthday to Autumn. And on the Wheeler side, Hainan will be in 3. Ren Hager in lane 5. So Baton will be in lane 2 from Smithfield. Blakely in lane 4 from Smithfield. From Wheeler, Hainan in lane 3. Hager in lane 5. This will be the 100 back once we get going here.
Hold on. You just got out. Sorry. Good. You just got out, so you grabbed it right. Phew.
So Baton making her way to lane 2. She just swam, so had a little bit of a rest there. So Baton in 2, Blakely in 4, Hainan in 3, Hager in 5. This is the 100-yard backstroke. So it's Hainan and Blakely, lanes 3 and 4. Your leaders here. Camille Hainan in lane 3, first to touch at the 25-yard mark. Blakely challenging in lane 4, though. Very tight race at the 50-yard mark, but it is Hainan by about a half a second right now over Blakely. Solid underwaters by Blakely here. Ren Hager occupying 3rd place right now. But it is Hainan by about a quarter of a second right now as these swimmers make their way for home. Will Blakely catch her? As you can see, they're neck and neck here. Blakely and Hainan as they hit the flags. And it's going to be very close to call. Looked like Hainan may have out-touched Blakely. Too close to call there, folks, but from this videographer's eyes, it looked like it was Hainan in 3, probably by a tenth of a second over Blakely. Great race there, though. Exciting action there in the 100 back. And folks, believe it or not, we are at the second to last event of the afternoon here today. This will be the 100 breast. You'll have Lily McCormick and Caroline Bosco from Smithfield. Anna Block and Tara Lakamwasam from Wheeler. So it was Blakely. So a quick correction there. It was Blakely who out-touched Hainan there from Smithfield. So Autumn Blakely, belated birthday girl from yesterday, happy 18th, and she wins the 100 back here. So she out-touched Hainan in lane 4 there. This will take us over to the 100 breast. Lily McCormick in lane 2 from Smithfield, Caroline Bosco in lane 4 from Smithfield, Anna Block in lane 3 from Wheeler, and Tara Lakamwasam in lane 5 from Wheeler. This is the 100-yard breaststroke. Good clean start here in our second to last event of the afternoon. So it's Anna Block in lane 3 from Wheeler. She's first to touch at the 25-yard mark. She's followed very closely by Caroline Bosco in lane 4 from Smithfield. So Block and Bosco leading the way here. Wheeler, Smithfield. It will be Anna Block at the 50-yard mark, about a half a second in front of Caroline Bosco. So Block in the middle of the pool, lane 3, black cap, yellow W. Bosco also with the dark cap with the green S outlined in white. She's in lane 4. Block has made the turn for home here. Final 25. Will Bosco catch her? It's Anna Block. In lane 3, Caroline Bosco in lane 4. Bosco making a late move here as they hit the flags. And it's going to be Anna Block from Wheeler by about a second on Caroline Bosco, second place out of lane 4. So your third place finisher will be Lily McCormick in lane 2, followed by Tara Lakamwasam in lane 5. So again, very exciting race there. Block edging out Bosco by about a half a second there in the 100 breaststroke. As you see, Lakamwasam from Wheeler close it out. So folks, this is our final event of the afternoon. This will be the 400 free relay. Your team from Smithfield will consist of Dana Lee Harrington, Caroline Bosco, who you just saw swim, Angelina Chenault, and Autumn Blakely. Wheeler will send 2 teams to this 400 free relay. Team 1 in lane 3 will be made up of Megan Mungovan, Samantha Flum, Camille Hainan, and Abby Butland. Team 2 in lane 5 will consist of Jules Powell, Amelia Lynch, Lila Rizvi, and Tara Lakamwasam. So we'll probably take a little bit of a break here. We had quite a few swimmers who just swam. Again, when there's back-to-back races, the officials try to get them a little bit of an extended break. We hope that you have enjoyed this quarterfinal action here this afternoon from Pods. Once again, we appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here. We're in a little bit of a break here. Smithfield girls ready to go here in lane 4. Once again, it will be Harrington, Bosco, Chenault, and Blakely. Blakely coming off that very exciting win in the 100 back. From the Wheeler side, 2 teams, Mungovan, Flum, Hainan, and Butland. Team 1, Powell, Lynch, Rizvi, and Lakamwasam. Team 2. So Smithfield will swim this one from lane 4. Wheeler will be in lanes 3 and lanes 5. So both teams have made their way to the starting blocks here. This is our final event of the afternoon here from Pod Swimming. So it's been a great meet so far between Wheeler and Smithfield. Officials all ready. Your first swimmers in the pool will be Harrington, Mungovan, and Powell. So Mungovan in 3, Harrington in 4, Powell in lane 5 here. Each swimmer will swim a 100, 4 laps. Up and down this competition pool here at Pods. So at the 50 mark, it is the team in lane 3 from Wheeler, Megan Mungovan, leading the way here. The Smithfield team in lane 4 in the second place position right now, led by Dana Lee Harrington. Third place, the Wheeler team in lane 5 with Jules Powell. As Mongovin makes the turn here, she'll pass the proverbial baton over to teammate Samantha Flum in lane 3. Flum is in the water. Harrington will pass it off to Caroline Bosco. She's in like a rocket. And in lane 5, Jules Powell will hand it over to Amelia Lynch. So our second leg swimmers of the 100 freestyle each are in the pool right now. It is Flum in lane 3 from Wheeler, maintaining Wheeler's lead. Bosco in lane 4 from Smithfield in second place, with Lynch from Wheeler in lane 5 and in third right now. So Flum hits the wall. She'll make the turn here for her final 25. She'll hand it off to Camille Hainan from Wheeler. Bosco will hand it off to Angelina Chenault. So let's watch the transition from Flum to Hainan. Always important in the relays to make sure that the incoming swimmer touches the wall before the feet of the outgoing swimmer leave the blocks. Clean transitions there. Chenault in the water for Smithfield in lane 4. Risby in the pool in lane 5 for Wheeler. So Wheeler, Smithfield, Wheeler in that order right now as you watch Hainan complete her first 50. Chenault finishes her first 50. So it will be the Wheeler team in lane 3 who is the first to get their anchor swimmer in the pool, Abby Butlin. Hainan will hand it over to Abby Butlin here for the final 100 for the Wheeler team in lane 3. Chenault will hand it off to Blakely in lane 4 for Smithfield. Wheeler maintaining about a 4-second lead. 3-4-second lead right now. Let's see what Blakely can do here in making up some time on Butlin. Risby will hand it over here to Tara Lakamwasam in lane 5. Tara's in the pool. As Butlin has made the turn for her final 50. Blakely about to do the same in lane 4 for Smithfield. Butlin has about 10 yards to go, and it will be the team from Wheeler made up of Megan Mongovin, Samantha Flum, Camille Hainan, and Abby Butlin taking first place here in the 400 free relay. Your Smithfield team of Dana Lee Harrington, Caroline Bosco, Angelina Chenault, and Autumn Blakely will take second. And your Wheeler team of Jules Powell, Amelia Lynch, Lila Risby, and Tara Lakamwasam will take third place here today. As we close out our action here from Pod Swimming, it's been a very exciting afternoon of swimming here. So as you watch Wheeler finish, that's going to conclude our swimming here for the afternoon, folks. The officials are on the other side tabulating the score. I'm not going to sign off here until we get a final score for you. I actually did that yesterday with a different meet. I didn't think the score would be calculated so quickly, and we had a score, I think, by virtue of Smithfield having, of Wheeler having more swimmers and getting more events, that they may be the winners here this afternoon. But let's just check in and see. And once again, really appreciate everybody joining us here. David Green, thank you for the nice comments. here. I wish all of the student athletes from Wheeler and Smithfield the best of luck. Whoever wins, moving on. You'll see the officials are on the far side of the pool, tabulating scores. Once again, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think the Wheeler team is going to be victorious today due to the amount of swimmers that they had. Hold on, here's an announcement from the official.
Today's final score, Wheeler 57, Smithfield 36.
All right, so there you have it, folks. It is the third-seeded Wheeler Warriors that will move on in the Interscholastic League semifinals with a 57-36 victory over the Sentinels from Smithfield here this afternoon. So once again, great effort by both Wheeler and Smithfield. Wishing the Warriors the best of luck in their semifinal matchup, which will take place Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of this week. So we don't have an exact date or time yet. If I take a look at the Interscholastic League bracket here, they are likely to face number 2 seed Westerly, who competed against South Kingstown 2 days ago, but we still don't have the results of that. So the higher seeded team hosts the meet. If it is Westerly, your Wheeler Warriors will be down in Westerly for the semifinal matchup. If it is South Kingston that beat Westerly, then we will be back here at Pods Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday for the Wheeler South Kingston matchup. So more to come on that, but once again, you've been watching quarterfinal action here where we have the Wheeler Warriors 57-36 winner over the Smithfield Sentinels from Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island. So thank you for taking the time to join us here this afternoon. I'm Jeremy Abreu signing off. I hope you have a great weekend and best of luck to the Wheeler girls as they move on. Take care, folks.
Yeah, no,